Hi everybody, it's Christopher. I'm back with another one of my IPD videos and trying to put in a little bit of PB videos in there as well. Not going to make it a very long one today. Just want to say I hope everybody's well. Looking forward to Christmas as well. Let's get bloody 2021 out of the way. Very hard a couple of weeks in the index for people. I understand lots of people panicking as well. This rebate offer, please read up on that. I think that's going to be very key this weekend. And I can actually see this being a very, very good weekend for trading, and hopefully it can actually just change the market a little bit. Tough week, lots of players dropping. I've been buying. I'm going to go back to my usual, just keep buying up bargains that I find, but there's so many bargains in there where to start. So I'm going to have to take a bit of time today to go down and do a bit of research. So I might share some of my buys with everybody during the week. The other thing as well is obviously Adam Cole is gone, replaced by Mike Bowen. Personally, not expecting massive changes. Been a bit surprised by some of the comments on the timeline. Maybe it's easier for me because I went to the area trader meetings and I've been on the product so long. But without Alan Cole, we wouldn't be at this stage either. I know for new joiners, it must be so frustrating, but for a lot of us old timers and veterans, we owe him a lot. Owe him a deposit for my house, which I won't forget either, to be perfectly honest. So, obviously, let's have a look ahead to the weekend. I think it's going to be massive. I think there's going to be lots of trading in play. So please get yourself ready. Have your cash balance because of this rebate as well. I think that will give a boost to next week's trading as well. So just get the head down. If you look across here, look at all the money that's available. 2 goals this weekend. There's a lot of cash around. So the first player on the list is a player for the long term and for the future. Lucas Ocampos, fantastic player, only 26. Obviously injuries at the moment, but he's back again as far as I can see on the latest lineups that I've seen. He's actually going to be back. Look here, even as far back, and not that far back of October, Campos was an option for United, and I think if we go down further, he definitely was here during the summer's time as well. I think there was other links to Real Madrid. Fantastic player. Are you getting him at value? You're getting him at absolutely amazing value. I think he's one of the best. He is cheaper than he's been for over a year. And that's back when the index wasn't even before this big massive spike down here, even here at 98p, guys. You could pick him up. Look at those spreads will change so quickly. To get to 80p, you only need what, 300 to be bought. That's going to rock it up. Just trust me on that. So why am I buying him? Well, he's only had 2 IPD this season already, but his baseline's been pretty decent at 120. He just needs a game-winning goal. Sevilla got Getafe away, and I think they could do very well today. He had 14 goals last season, so not just IPDs, 14 goals. Like I said as well, he's got good links away. Sevilla have gone through in Europe. They're a very good team. I think they're going to hit major form later in the season as well. He'll probably get links again this summer because it sounds like he wants to leave. So for me, I just think he's massive value all around as a long-term hold. He can win you PB, he can do IPD, and also the big thing as well is there's a lot of transfer in, and he's only 26 years of age. There's going to be a passion with some of the lads that I've spotted here as well this week. Jean-Philippe Matete, love him for Man. 7 goals in 10 games in one of the poorest teams in the league. He's only 23 years of age. He's been linked to Spurs. Mourinho's a big fan. He's usually a double digit scorer every season. His contract finishes in 2023. I think they're going to sell him this summer. And I think they've got Cologne where they're at home, and I think they need to win, and I think he's going to do very well today. Again, look at that, guys. It would take what, less than 50 to get that to 60p, which would probably push this price up to 75, and then it just snowballs before you know it. Are you getting that value? Well, I think it's still good value for him. He's the cheapest he's been for a while. And look at this. This is how high he's been before. People really rate him. I think he's a fantastic player personally. He's someone that I'm going to put a lot of money into. So for me, I think it's a no-brainer personally. The next player is someone that I've tipped constantly. He nearly won me PB last week. I've held him for so long. Vincenzo Griffo. I love him because he's only 27 years of age. He's on set pieces. He's already had 4 goals and 2 assists this season. He's had 12 IPD last season. They're playing Bayfield, who I don't think are that great. He's even playing for Italy, even though he's in a very, very poor team in Germany. Are you getting a value? Yes, you are. He went as high as 59p, down again. I think he'll pop up again to about 60p today. There's already a lot of movement in him. Fairly thin spreads on him, I think. Looking on here, it won't take a massive amount to get him moving. That's my own personal opinion. Some very low ball bids in as well, which I think is you'd be lucky to get him near that price. That's my own personal opinion. I just think he's one to hold for the season. 27 years. I hate know people hate the 3 year bet thing, but you'll hear it everywhere. If it is a 3 year bet, you're definitely going to get your money back on him around 50p. I think he'll win you goal day eventually. Definitely will. There's no doubt in my mind. Next player, I just cannot believe his price. Giro Immobile. I always think it's a typo. And sometimes, guys, when I do these videos, I'm looking on the screen and I want to give you great information, but then I'm going, Jesus Christ, I need to buy this player quick before he just dives even more. I really don't understand a player that got 45 IPD last season, how he can be that cheap. His age, yeah, he's 30. I agree. That's not the best. And lots of people won't, touch 30. But I think it's a 3 year bet. He's Italian. He's going to stay at Lazio. And they're going to dominate lots of matches. He's going to score loads of goals. He's going to win you PB because he's won PB in the past. Are you getting him at value? Well, I'm trying to even look at the chart. Like, Jesus, that's mental. Absolutely mental. Especially if you're on the bids and you're picking him up. He's had COVID early doors, and so he hasn't started as many games. But listen to this, guys, for stats: 6 goals and 1 assist in 8 games in the league. 45 last season. Verona at home, and in Europe, in the European campaign, he's had 5 IPD. In qualifying for Italy, he's had 6. So holding him for the Euro, he's got a Euros and a World Cup to come. Um, he is really in the shop window a little bit as well. Actually, if he got a move abroad, be amazing. Um, look at there's been some links here when he was at Newcastle as well. Look at that. He wins the Serie A Golden Boot, the European Golden Shoe. Lot like obviously he won lots of media for that. But I think if he gets any links away this summer, even in January, you never know with Lazio. Lazio are very very good in Europe. I think he's an amazing player. I think he's a great talent. I think he'll win you and score your goals constantly. And I don't think you can find much better value at that price until I show you the next screen, which is Teje Xavier. It was one of my favorite players. 28 years of age, so not that old. Not that old at all. In a fantastic Montpellier team. Even the Guardian making comments about them here. Very watch these spreads going. These spreads will just honestly they will change so quickly. They really will. Yeah. Once someone buys up a couple of them, I can see them go up to £1.40 so quickly. Look at the dive here, guys. You're trying to talk about value. That's the cheapest he's been for a long time. Why am I buying him? 1 IPD win this season, 2 IPD wins last season, 3 goals and 3 assists. 6 goals, 2 assists last season. They're playing Lens. Montpellier are in fantastic form. They're missing one of their main strikers, but I think they're going to do well against Lens. I think his PB baseline is nearly 140 on average when they perform well with a win bonus. 140, guys. So if he gets you a goal, he's right up there for winning PB. So for me, Immobile and him and Ocampos can win PB. I think Griffo as well can win PB. I think Matate is more for IPD, links away to Spurs. Griffo, Bayfield today, they're playing. Please, guys, get in early. Now, the deadline has changed, so I don't know what that's going to do to trading. It's going to be mental today. I think this could be the future. Maybe this is what they're testing, and this is going to be a lot of short term trading. So it's going to really be good for people like us who know our IPDs, who know our value players that can really increase very rapidly. It will probably affect the top end, and people are not reading between the lines. Suddenly, this offer has come in within 2 days of the new guy taking over. Mike, I think this is something they're going to trial. I think they're going to trial a lot more of the short-term trading, a lot more of the commission base where they make a lot more money from that. And I think they're going to try to look at the gambling side of things. That's my own opinion. So keep an eye on this, guys. Look at the trends, watch the market, see what happens. These 5 players, you cannot go wrong, especially now you're buying these players at these prices. Lads, be brave. Put 100 quid aside, put in whatever your portfolio is, try and get 30 to 40% in cash of that figure somewhere and try and invest it over this next period. You could be buying players where you could be doubling your money in 6 months. So guys, as always, please like, subscribe and share. Please share this around. Let's grow the channel, and as always, happy trading.